Good day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today, I'm going to be making a card based on some products I just got from GinaK. This was close to my heart stamp set. This was purchase incentive, but I believe it's also available on the website. And I'm going to be using her Master Layouts 8. I just love that. And in fact, when I was cutting out the part I needed for the outside of this card, I have a design for another card. So I think tomorrow's going to be another GinaK video. So let's get started. I'm making today not my traditional 5x7 card, but I've chosen this. It's baby blue. It's similar in color to Gina's Ocean Mist. This measures 10 inches by 7 inches. Scored it at the 5-inch mark, folded it, and creased it with my bone folder. Now, since this is a blue card, you can still write on here, but I have a piece of white cardstock that measures 4.5 by 6.5, and I'm going to put that on the inside. And then I used the Master Layouts to cut out the black narrow outer border and the white. I'm going full on GinaK today with the black. The black measures, in case you don't have this die set, 4 7/16 by 6 7/16. And if you can see, there's a little crease in this paper, and that's not going to matter. I couldn't use it for much else because it's obvious and it shows. But when you put it on top of that, you never see it. And then the white, I also cut out of her Master Layout. This is the, it has a stitched border, and I'm sure there, maybe the camera focused on that. This measures 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. I'm also going to do some stenciling. And I know GinaK has a brick wall stencil, but this one's the waffle flower brick wall stencil, so I'm going to use that. And then I have some hexagon dies from Hero Arts, and I'm going to use one of the hexagon dies. So let's get started. I'm going to start by stenciling. So I have my waffle flower grip mat down here already. And I love this thing. As you can see, it's well used and loved, but it's still very sticky. All right, now make sure I got the plastic cover for that. Now, I am going to tape off the edges of this card because I don't want my stenciling to go end to end. And I have this very narrow washi tape. I think it's 1/4 inch. And I'm just going to place that down as close as I can to the card. I'm going right to the end and covering up the stitching marks. And since this is washi tape, it's low tack, it should peel up easily. I have ordered some masking magic strips, and they're due to come in Monday. So that'll make this a lot easier. But in the meantime, I've got washi tape. All right, so let's put our stencil down. And this will cover the whole thing. I'm using GinaK Soft Stone for that. And I kind of want to do a medium hand. It doesn't have to be too dark, but I don't want it too light either. I want you to be able to see the bricks, but I also don't want them in your face really dark. And I'm going edge to edge and over the washi tape. I've got the re-inker for this, but I have not taken the time to do that. Maybe I'll do that this afternoon. I have to research how to do that. I've never re-inked one of my ink pads before. And let's just peel this back a little bit and see. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, now we'll see how the washi tape peels up. Oh, and that's nice. Gives me a nice crisp edge. Okay, and I'll set that off to the side. And I'll set my stencil off to the side so I can retape that, wash that later. And I'm just going to clean that off with a little bit of water and a dry rag. I'm going to put the cover back on because I am going to stencil again. Well, not really stencil, but I'm going to ink blend. And I want to use my mat. Okay, so I'm going to put parts of this card together. I'm not going to put the inside in because I think I want to stamp on that. But I am going to put the outside on here. Make sure I get the corners. Get that so it's straight. Okay. All right. Now, I do need to stamp. Let's set this aside with my acrylic stamping block on it. Okay. Get my stamping platform. And I have a scrap piece of white here somewhere. Here we go. I want to stamp the 3 dragonflies. And I'm spacing these out because I'm going to cut them out individually with the hexagon die after I stamp them. And I've not used these stamps yet, so I'm going to condition them by rubbing my finger across it. They have a little coating on them that comes from the factory, and you just need to rub that off. Okay, now I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair in the color Nocturne to stamp the dragonflies. Need a little bit more ink. And I think a little bit more on top of it. It's not inking as bright as I would like it because I have the waffle flower grip mat under here, so there's a little bit of give when I press. That's perfect. Now I'll just clean these off. Just a little water. And we'll put these back on their stamp sheet. All right, now I'm going to cut these out, and I'm going to stamp again. So I'm just going to set the stamping platform aside. Oh, there was a scrap I had. It was underneath. Now, I don't want the hexagon to be too large, so I don't know if that one might be too large. Yeah, if I did 3 on here, that would be kind of large. I think oh yeah, this one they'll fit in nicely. So I need to cut these out, and it'll take 3 passes since I only have 1 of each size of the dies. All right, we'll run that through my book. It slipped off a little bit. Don't want it to slip. Take a little piece of that washi tape that I set aside here just to hold that down. Trying to figure out how I want this one to cut. I think like that. Take that washi tape and put over here. And we'll take this one out. Oh, that's weird. It smudged the ink. I might have to stamp that one again. I think I'll definitely have to stamp that one again. And let's flip this over. That's one thing with the Spectrum, the VersaFine Clear. It's a pigment ink, so it takes a little bit longer to dry. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to stamp that one again. I think I can do that up here, so let's do that one again. That was the Dragonfly with the sideways tail. I'm just going to take and do this. And I know I need to clean off the top here because it does have the Dragonfly ink on it that I can see now. So there we go. All right, let's try that again. Because that one definitely gave a smudge. Okay. All right. All right, that's much better. Okay, all right. Put that back. Okay, done with die cutting. I do want to take a little bit of ink and blend on these Dragonfly edges. And I'm going to do this GinaK Ocean Mist. And I'm just going to lightly ink the edges. Oh, if I can get some ink on here. There we go. Just a little bit. You know, I think I'm going to get a smaller brush. Hold on. Yeah, let's just do a smaller brush. Yeah, that's what I needed. The big brush had too much give for when I just wanted to do the edge. Just adds a little something, something. Okay, I think this first one I did needs a little bit more ink. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now I'll pick these off. And I'll clean this off. I don't need this grip mat anymore, so I will just set this aside. And the top one is here. All right, now I want to place these on the card, but I'm going to pop them up a little bit, and I also want to stamp it has these little flying tail-like things. And I think I want to put a couple of them on the card. I'm not really sure. I know I want the center one to be popped up even more. I kind of want to go this way with them. Let's have them in different directions, kind of like that. All right, and I like the saying, thinking of you and keeping you close to my heart. The people we love become part of who we are. Decisions. I think the people we love become part of who we are. And I want to put it up here at the top. Not sure why. That's just what my mind is telling me to do. So I'm going to have that going here. Like that. Very nice. Okay, now to put some of these, well, I guess I lost my clean rag. I'm just gonna have to use my dirty rag. Pardon the well-loved, well-used rag. Okay, I do want to put some of these butterfly swirly tails in here somewhere. And they can just be random. Let's see if I put these like this. I'll put one here. I say random, but then my mind's going, no, it's got to be this way. Oh, that's cute. All right. All right, so that one can be like that. And then maybe one more. Down here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now I'm done stamping. So let's get this card put together. This was a cute little incentive set. I really like that. Okay. Oh, there's the backing. All right, so let's put the gray onto the black. You know what? I'm not done stamping. All right. I'll have this one up here. We're going to pop that up. I have some 1/4-inch foam strips here. And if you take the backing off, it will curve. so much easier. It's the paper that keeps this from forming to the shape you want it to be. Where otherwise I would be cutting this in little strips. And I'll put just I have square dots that are the same height that I'll put in the middle. All right. This one I want to go this way. All right. And that one, all right. I have another pack of these. It was so much fun in the garden this morning. I picked quite a few of snow peas. Oh, I love snow peas. They're just so yummy and tasty. And this one I want to go kind of this way. But I tell you, the weeds. I weed my flower beds and my garden bed every other day. And I went out there this morning and there was grass hiding in my flowers that I swear was almost 2 feet tall. I was like, how do you spring up so quickly overnight? I mean, I know it has rained, but the temps have been in the 40s here, which was a little chilly. I actually had to get the electric blanket out the other night. But I have no idea where they come from. Okay, and this one I'm going to put right there. Okay, so let's glue this down, and then we'll bling it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use Stickles in the color Twinkle because this has a blue sheen to it. So let me get out my stickle brush here. And I'm going to put a little bit on the dragonfly wings. Just to make them sparkle and shine. Though icicle is my favorite color, or diamond, but this twinkle with the blue color looks so nice with blue papers. Now, my brush, I do not wash or rinse my brush. I like it to stay stiff so that I can just kind of move the stickles around and get them just where I want them. Look at how that, I hope you can see that in the camera, how that just sparkles so blue that it looks nice with this blue ink. And I'll just let this sit in its container. Now I am going to put some light blue clear gemstones. I'm just going to put this on the scratch paper for now so you can see how pretty light blue those are. And I'm just going to put a couple here and there. I think one down here. One, two, We'll try 3. I'm going to try for an even number or an odd number. My mind's probably going to go, no, even numbers, please. Do any of your minds go that way? Even though when I craft and create, I have a very messy desk. But when it's done, it has to be organized. But in my mind, when I'm making something, it always goes to even numbers. Okay, 3 was plenty. I'm stopping at that. Now, I do want to put something on this panel. So let's get these back in here. And these gemstones my sister-in-law got for me. I don't know where she got them, but they are so pretty. And I love this little thick zip pouch they come in. I think she told me she only paid like 89 cents a packet. Okay, so let's get my stamping platform out. And I just want to put a little something on the inside of the card. Where's this? Where did I put the stamp set? Oh, it's up here. I'm just going to put one of the dragonflies. I might put 2. I'm going to put one at the top and one at the bottom. And then I can write my message on the inside. Okay, where? Oh, there it is. If I would put them back in my little platform, then I would know where. Well, that's odd. A random poinsettia flower just popped up. Sometimes I think I have a little something down here in my basement that likes to send me random things. I like to think it's my husband, because that's something he would do. Needs a little bit more ink. Yeah, needs a little bit more ink. This pad has been well loved and well used lately. All right. Okay, and that will go on the inside. Now I'm not going to stickle these. I'm going to let that ink dry for just a second while I clean these off and put them back on their mats, and then I'll put that on the inside. See, this is the one with the swirls. And this is one with the polka dots. Okay. All right, let's get this down on the inside. And I'm going to put just this piece of scratch paper in there, just because I know that ink. Well, you know what? Never mind. Okay, that is my card for today. I hope you've enjoyed my process. And tomorrow's going to be another GinaK card, because I've got, well, let me show you what I was thinking here. In my master layouts, I was putting them on this, I have 2 magnets, and they don't all stay on here very well. But I was putting the card together, figuring out what I could fit on the magnet in the space that I have. And I love this layout. It kind of looks to me like either a sun or a moon. And I'm seeing this in yellows and oranges. I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but this is going to be tomorrow's card. I may even start tonight and just video it for tomorrow. But anyhow, let me know if you have any ideas for this layout, because this is something, it just said, yes, I have to make this card. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.